coming live in direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every rule on deck. Coming live in direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every rule on deck. Up from the bottom of the barrel, came apart and then gravity. Oh, black, you my parents, block 40, pointing at you. We storming niggas' castle, my niggas storming castle. I like it, I take it, I ain't got a fucking mastery. Terrorist mindset, then we the thoughts, shoot a very good nonsense. And this in the corpse, you niggas small like a five, can all align at the top quick. You forgot to remind me, third time in the live is respect over everything. Cash come included, my clip get everything. Mash on the music, it is what it is. These are the breaks, separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass low, close it all the snakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll to the breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm born blessed, ain't no doubt me and the team met. We coming live in direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every cool on deck. Coming live in direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every cool on deck.
Never lose love like sleep, I'll be stressed out. Everybody on my line is why I stepped out. More Gatorade, so your face ripped up. Mouth slit, Tony talking tiger, get ripped up. Pound ripping, G checking freshman. Top hat pipped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy knows how real. Eyeball, eyes alive. Make a pick a side, killers never switch aside. Money or the power, push the way I feel aside. Down the deal of day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. Both hands, middle finger in the air. Shining on both so you see them shits clear. Playboy, ice grill, me and scared. You keeping up the dicks over there.
Live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every cool on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every cool on deck.
They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. It ain't worth throwing clothes to swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keep the hits coming. Uncut flow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame that they do the well. Wanna be wing, shoot yourself. Like December 31st, let them chop it like it's January 1st. July 4th with the fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, yes, we the worst. This is my world, this is universe.
Live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every cool on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every cool on deck.
Coming live in the back, your party, your disrespect. From the G's to the cool, little homies on deck. This is boom, back, like a terrorist threat. Keep it good, yeah, shame my rap. Spit a universal code, same game and bet. Only three things to bring the gang and set. I'm a super side kid, never bang with threat. From the bottom of the barrel, like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, shooting shit to quit. The hustling, turn trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third hell on the food, go dig with this. Oh.
Salute. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. Live with your host, Bang. Monday Night Football, Week 17. Y'all already know what time it is. It is football time. Monday Night Football. Hold Get back in motion. Let me get back in the motion. We got Monday Night Football, Week 17. Wrap up Buffalo Bills versus the Cincinnati Bengals. And we have a showdown game in the AFC. Still playing for the conference, both these teams. A win tonight for the Bengals will open it up for them to battle the Chiefs for the conference. And with 1 week left, this could get real interesting. We got bigger deals today, bigger chaos and drama today. The fantasy Super Bowl. Myself, BANGUSA versus the CHELO man in the First and Goal League. And it's coming down to the Cup of Joe show versus the Buffalo Bills defense with a 24-point buffer. I have to overachieve plus the points the Bills get from starting tonight's game. I got a hill to climb. The fantasy drama down to Joe Burrow and the Buffalo defense with a 24-point buffer. Oh, my God. I don't know, people. Can the Cup of Joe show continue its dominance and even be considered for MVP after locking up the division, the North Division, and possibly the conference, and being the hottest team in all of football in the last 2 months? That's right, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cup of Joe show. We are the North. Cup of Joe show takes on the AFC darling MVP candidate, Bases Boys, Bills, Josh Allen, for big stakes in a big game tonight. Continued dominance of the conference. The streaking Buffalo Bills are 12-3, 6 wins in a row. Meet the Cincinnati Bengals, 11-4, winners of their last 7. So these teams both are on fire, all right? Both are on fire. Coming into week 17, on fire. Somebody get the fire extinguisher. These quarterbacks are burning. These wide receivers are burning. Cincinnati Bengals, possibly the best wide receiving core in the league, arguably, I'm going to say. And the Bills, arguably the best wide receiver in the league. So now, understand what I said. The Cincinnati Bengals having the best wide receiver core, meaning 3 positions, 3 studs in the game. All right? And then the Buffalo Bills having one of the best wide receivers, if not the best wide receiver in the game, in Stephon Diggs. You got Jefferson and you got Tyreek Hill. You take your pick. This man right here has not fell short to either one of them. He's been balling all year. I expect him to have a big game today. Stephon Diggs. Buffalo is the front runner to win the Super Bowl and currently leads the conference heading into week 17. Cincinnati is the hottest team in the NFL right now, having won 7 straight games while covering the point spread in each one of those victories. Considering the high total, Cincy's sensational offense, and the fact that the Bengals defense is sound at stopping the run, the game script calls for plenty of passing from Josh Allen. And that will open up the primetime slot for Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis and those boys to go off. They ain't no slouches. They just not Jamar Chase and Higgins and Boyd. They just not that. The Bills again on a 6-game winning streak after last week's win 35-13 blowout over the Chicago Bears. But this is their first challenge in a few weeks, and it's coming at a prime time of the season. If you look in the chat, I have MVP, top 3 candidacy. The stats are all 3 quarterbacks. Y'all take a look at that, and y'all tell me. Now who your favorite QB is. Y'all tell me based off of those stats in the chat, how would you rank this MVP candidacy top 3? And I'm sorry, Jalen Hurts didn't make the cut. Welcome back, football fans and supporters. Hashtag your team in chat and comments. No spamming or advertising. Happy New Year's to everyone. Please hit the like, subscribe, share at your convenience. Let's go, let's grow, let's bang! What's going on, everybody? Monday night, prime time. Sir Charles, what the heck is going on with you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We are back. We are back with a big showdown game, y'all. With a big showdown game. So this game is about to start. It hasn't started just yet. I've been waiting all day for it. I come into this game down 127.40 to 105.80. The Cup of Joe show at the top. The only player I have on my list. With the Bills defense coming in and the way the Bills defense played this season, that could be dangerous. But all I would ask is for a healthy game for Joe Burrow, and I will take the outcome, however it goes. It's been a remarkable season for me. I know Bay said no, he got to win. He's mad, but it was a fun season, man. And Base really can't complain, man. He dominated the whole season. And when you dominate like that, it can get scary because you feel like you don't really have you don't have to make no adjustments. I'm just going to run with my studs. I'm going to run with my studs all year. And you got guys on the bench, and you only play the guys on the bench only in bye weeks, right? But these injuries are going to happen on a week-to-week basis, on a year-to-year basis, and you got to be ready. I started the season subpar weak at the running back, and I'm ending the season strong at running back. That's just the mid-season pickups. And I'm a little weaker at wide receiver, and I came in strong at wide receiver. Cup, Deebo Samuels, Waddle, DeAndre Hopkins coming back in week 6. I had studs. You know what I mean? But an injury to Cup, injury to Deebo Samuels leaves me with Waddle and a bunch of dudes, Kirk, all these guys that was being number ones for the first time. So they didn't have dominant years, but they had decent years. And so at the end of the season, instead of running with a lot of wide receivers, I ran with running backs. I ran with 3 running backs. And If I would have played the other running back, this game would be in the bag already. But I didn't. So now I'm left on the outskirts with Joe Burrow, able to take it home for me. And I'm praying that he can, as the Cincinnati Bengals start with the kickoff and start with the ball. Live in Cincinnati. Let's go. Let's go. Hashtag Bengals. Cup of Joe Show. Hashtag Cup of Joe Show for Banging Aces Live and Direct. Beginning of the first quarter. Here we go. First play, a shotgun play. Two-step drop. Fires over the top. Jamar Chase can't get there. And a flag drawn right away. So Bengals come out with an interesting plan. They went straight at their secondary. You got a pass interference play. The first play of the game. The first play of the game. You see my boy, Cup of Joe Show right there. See my boy, Cup of Joe Show right there. For my avatar. It's all riding on Cup of Joe Show. Let me tell you the story about Cup of Joe Show. This year, I'm in the draft. And I'm drafting. And I'm like, I had a draft already. So I'm like, I got to get Lamar Jackson. So I went out and got Lamar like my second pick, third pick, right? Went out and got him. Then I went running back. No, I went running back, wide receiver. I went running back, wide receiver. I believe I went running back, wide receiver, Lamar Jackson. And my mind was like, Lamar's going to represent as a runner and a quarterback. So I'll go get him now. Like, you know what I mean? And then I went wide receiver. And as I'm going wide receiver, I'm seeing Joe Burrow there the whole time. Joe Burrow. He coming up the list. So like in the 7th round, Joe Burrow still was there. I'm like, I'm going to take Joe Burrow too. Man. Because I was out of position for running backs and all I had was Najee Harris and Cooper Kupp. I think I already had Cooper already though, but I think I went and got Deebo Samuels. You know what I mean? And so now I got Deebo Samuels, Najee Harris, and Lamar Jackson. So then I go wide receiver, and then I take Cup of Joe Show. So now I ain't got no running backs. I go tight end. I ain't got no running backs. I got one running back, Najee Harris. And I had to maneuver. I start taking running back. Like, you know what I mean? And then the beginning of the season started, and I ain't like how my team looked. So I threw some offers out there the first 2 weeks. Nobody snagged on them. Everybody wants you to do it. Nobody really doing nothing yet, right? So I put the offers out there before the week started, before the drama started, right? Nobody really ain't doing nothing. Nobody really don't want none. Nobody want to. They think they drafted the win. Everybody think they drafted the winning team, right? So I immediately start dealing with the waivers. I immediately start switching my team up. I had 2 defenses. I had a couple of different things going on. So it took me like the first 3 weeks, but by the end of that first month, my team was ready until Cooper Kupp got hurt. And when Cooper Kupp got hurt, and he didn't get hurt till like a month and a half into the season, man, my heart dropped. because he was pulling out those weeks for me. And Devo wasn't playing. Then guys, Najee wasn't playing well, and I still was winning games because of Lamar Jackson and and certain players was playing good for me. So I was pulling out the games, and I was playing good teams. They was having great games, but I was pulling them shits out. My team was just scoring a lot of points, and when they all show up, they all show up. Then at the end of the season, wide receivers start not showing up. I'm still trying to solidify my running back game. And boom, that's when the whole Cooper Kupp thing happens. But I was dominating this season, but I never stood like complete, like, oh, that team needs this, needs that. I didn't do that, but I didn't stack the fucking team like every week. You know what I mean? And in my other league, I really suffered. I didn't have a good quarterback. I had good running backs. I had decent receivers, but I didn't have a good quarterback at all. I waited too long to go for a quarterback. That's what made me take Lamar early in this other draft. But next year it's gonna be crazy because it's either keep Lamar or keep Cup of Joe show, or keep them both. And then that means I don't have a running back or wide receiver and just go with whatever's there, right? I'm not gonna keep for my first two picks, early picks like that, unless Cup of Joe show win a Super Bowl. Touchdown Cincinnati. Already, Tyler Boyd in the end zone. Cup of Joe show striking early. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go. It's going to be a battle today. Salute Z2 Motorsport. Welcome to the stream. 14-yard touchdown reception to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals strike first. And there we go. So never mind my damn fantasy team. Let's get into this game. That was a whole drive down the field. Bengals strike first on the first series. Beautiful pass by the Cup of Joe show to Tyler Boyd. And like I said, they anybody have the best wide receiving core in the league today. If you got somebody else, name them. Don't just name your one wide receiver. Don't just name Tyreek Hill and Waddle is a dope-ass core. Who's their number 3? You know what I mean? Nobody knows. Or actually, it's like Sheffield or some shit like that. Sherfield. Oh, man, everybody got stacked team. The fantasy, man, my team wasn't stacked like these guys' team, but I just had the players that stayed healthy, and I just had a good mix together, man. But having Lamar Jackson and Cup of Joe was the key to this year for me, because when Lamar went down, I did not miss a beat. And in fact, before Lamar went down, Cup of Joe show was already balling out. He already had almost a 500 pass. The game he had 500 yards passing, 480 something, 4 or 5 touchdowns. He was on my bench, bro. He was on my bench. Scored over 100 points or some shit. He was on my bench. Because I had Lamar. Lamar scored like 40 that week, 50. But Cup of Joe was over 100 on my bench. Because my plan was this year, that's why I got Debo, Waddle, Lamar, get dual position players that get the ball a lot. Like, you know what I mean? I had them like Debo last year was getting runs and he was a wide receiver for them. Plus, he was healthy this year, so I just had in the beginning of the season, I had a big idea that Debo and the 49ers was going to be a good team this year. And Debo was going to be getting runs and all that. That's before they got Christian McCaffrey and all that. That's, you know what I mean? That changed. Once McCaffrey came, I knew Debo wasn't getting the ball no more. Waddle was getting runs in the Miami backfield last year, doing no reverse runs and shit like that. That's who I was trying to get a bunch of players like that. But that fell through. Even in Miami, Waddle strikes, but he's running wide receiver routes. He's not playing dual positioning. And he got hurt early in the season. Missed a couple of games. And he be like disappearing on me. He had a great game last week. This week, Waddle had like 9 points or something. Stephon Diggs. Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. Here they come, trying to answer the early touchdown. A 7-0 lead for the Bengals. Let's get this on the score up there. I'm going to go Bills. Incomplete pass. Josh Allen. You know, he got to play from behind. You know, when he got to play from behind, he start trying to do too much. And that's what I'm counting on for him today. It's one of his biggest games late in the season. He hasn't had to do too much. He's been having a hell of a run game. He's been good. Cover Joe show came to put that pressure on. So now when that pressure on, do you try to do too much? You know what I mean? And that's what I'm counting on for Joshy today. 3 picks. I'm calling it early. Hand up. Josh Allen keeps it himself. Goes down. 9-yard gain. Short of a first down. They're going to sneak it now. After he ran it, you know he's going to sneak it now. Let's go. Welcome to Banging Aces, live and direct sport commentary. Live with your host, Bang. Week 17, Monday Night Football wrap-up. Buffalo Bills versus the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. Cup of Joe show, going to work early on the first drive. And here comes the Buffalo Bills. Trying to answer. Josh Allen. Buffalo coming to this game with the number 1 offense, man. And they haven't been moving the ball well. But they've been winning. One step drop, fires. Gabe Davis. It's going to be a false start. Oh, it's a timeout before the hike. Play going to be called back and started over. Little baby. Oh, man. Coach Joshua came in singing the ball. Got me still about that 24 points off, man. 20 points off. Allen running the ball. Allen taking down. Second down coming. He's just a monster, man. Josh Allen is 6'6" or some shit. This dude is a big ass dude, and he can run. Like, look at that. You talk about I got a squad. Look at the team I'm playing, bro. This dude had Josh Allen fires, hit Diggs in motion, gets the first down. And here come Buffalo Bills digging. Look at the team he had. Now I'm going up against Patty Mahomes, the league MVP right now. Ezekiel Elliott. He had Henry, but Henry was hurt this week, so he took him out. And put in Kamara, right? Then he got McLaurin, Jacoby Myers, Evan Ingram, who been balling this year, Brandon Cooks, who just came back, Higbee, and Tucker. But that's where I would say he was weak at his wide receivers, but he dominated this year with that team. And I would say I know why, because Ingram was balling, McLaurin been balling, and those running backs, Ezekiel Elliott and them, they've been balling. So he been pulling out wins. We ended up with the same amount of wins and losses, 10-4. I think I won the first 9 weeks or some shit. Another run. The rookie, Cook, runs for the first down. Ever since he's been implementing the Buffalo Bills offense, they've been moving the ball more efficiently in the ground game. Salute to Singletary as well. But their two paces complement each other perfectly. And watch out, man. Buffalo Bills, like I said, they favorite to be in the Super Bowl and the AFC. Screen to the fullback. Gets about 8 yards. They're in the red zone threatening on scoring now. Gilliam. Second down coming. 7:33 in the first quarter. Second and 3 on about the 8-yard line. Watch out here, McKenzie and Knox. McKenzie and Knox in the red zone. Singletary in the backfield. Oh, Allen kept it, throws it away. Cincinnati explodes it in the backfield right away. Allen couldn't even do the handoff. They was back there so fast. Josh Allen in the red zone this season, 4 interceptions, 4 fumbles, 1 fumble loss. Most in the NFL. And he's definitely an MVP candidate. But listen to those stats right there, fellas. Let's go, Cincy. You got to hold them here. 3rd and 3. Josh Allen, 3-step drop. Fires. Incomplete pass off the hands of Beasley. Beasley back in the Bills uniform. Out of retirement. Now, The Bills got to take a field goal. Big drive, big stop. They bend, but they don't break. The Bengals keep the Bills from scoring a touchdown. The Bills score a field goal. 7-3 game. Let's go. It's going to be a good game, y'all. It's going to be a good game. That's what I'm expecting. I ain't expecting no balls and lows with these Cannon. This the future right here. A lot of battles to come. AFC bound. These two, Mahomes. Who else? Who else in the AFC? Lamar Jackson. Who else? Deshaun Watson. Who else? Well, when it comes to quarterbacking, these guys right here, they're going to be the truth. They're going to be the truth. These are the new Tom Brady's and Aaron Rodgers, and these are the new guys right here. And these two right here, they gunners. They gunners. They like to throw the ball, man. Joe Cool over there. Don't want to be compared to nobody. He's his own guy. Then you got Josh Allen, Mr. Tuffo over there. Can't think he can't be hurt. Throwing shoulders into people and all that. Mr. Tough guy over there. He's a football player. Till you get hurt. And it's like, what was I doing? What was I thinking about? .652 left in the first quarter. 7-3 game. 7-3 game. Bengals about to get the ball back for the second time. Welcome in. Don't forget to jump into the chat. Hashtag your team. Who you think going to win tonight? And welcome. Happy New Year. It might be a fumble on the kickoff. Oh, nah. Ball. Yeah, down by contact. Ball cannot cause the fumble. Y'all know better. We'll try to pick it up and run. So here we go. Bengals got the ball on the 32-yard line. Let's go. 6:45. Let's see Cuppa Joe comes out in the shotgun. He's not playing no games. He better hand this off to Mixon. Hand off to Mixon up the middle. But the look is airstrip, spread offense, shotgun. You'll never know when he's going to not hand it off and air it out. Like, he keep you on your heels. And because he's a passer, they have to respect him. Now, they could decide to come get him, but, ooh. They in the zone. And Higgins and them know how to eat the zone up. Another first down for Higgins. Lowers the shoulder into the defender. This is going to be a physical game, man. It's going to be a physical game. 5:58. Who got hurt? Higgins lowered his shoulder to look like Hamlin. Hamlin hurt on the field. Big injury timeout right now. Bills taking a deep breath right now, about to lose a key defender in the second series of the game. Big timeout. So what's going on, man? See those stats? You see that stats in the description? Allen came into this game with 4,029 passing yards, averaging 268.6 a game, 32 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 115 carries, 646 rushing yards, and 7 TDs. Allen. Joe Burrow, 4,260 passing, 200 more than Allen, averaging 20 more passing yards a game. Comes in with 34 touchdowns, 2 more than Allen. 12 interceptions, 1 less than Allen. 72 carries, 247 rushing yards, and 5 TDs, 2 less than Allen. But way less rushing yards than Allen because he does not rush the ball. Then we go to Mahomes. Mahomes come and blow them all out. 47-20 passing yards. 314.7 yards a game. Okay? He's averaging 60 more yards than these guys. He has 37 touchdowns, 3 more than Burrow, 5 more than Allen, and 11 interceptions. 1 less than Burrow, 2 less than Allen. 54 carries for 321 rushing yards and 4 TDs. 1 less than Burrow, 3 less than Allen. So, just based off of those numbers, man, Patty Mahomes got it by a slight edge. But this game right here, y'all. Oh, man. This game right here. Big time. What's going on? Big time game, y'all. Big time game. Let me share this joint out. Twitter page. Then that's it. Okay, invite. That's all done. That's all done for the big guys. That's all done. That's all done. So what's going on, man? It looked like there's a big injury. Josh Allen shaking up with a big injury to a defenseman, Hamlin. Stopped the gameplay. 5:58 in the first. They gotta get him into the hospital, take him off on a stretcher in the ambulance. They got the ambulance on the field. This is crazy. Then you got, after some traumatic injury, going Patrick for MVP. I'm going Joe Burrow, man. Going Joe Burrow. But Patty got him in passing yards, boy. Who Patty Mahomes play next week? That's what we got to find out. Who Patty playing in the last week of the NFL season? Because he might just sit down. They playing the, oh no. Hold on. They playing the Raiders. They playing the Raiders, bro. Divisional games. Who the Bills playing next week? They got two big games, man. The Bills got tonight against Bengals, which they got to get through that first. Not to say that they can't. They got to get through this game tonight, and then they go on to take on the Patriots, who have a real good defense, and owes them one. Playing for playoffs, they in control of their destiny, and wow. Even if they lost the next 4, 5. Yeah, they still in a really good position. Can't believe the Bills only lost 3 games this year. I feel like I watched them playing so many struggle games this year. Yeah. I mean, the Bills. 3 games, bro. Eagles just got down to 3-2, right? Or did they just lose their second game? Yeah, I think they down to 3-2. You have a show on Friday? Or I have a show on Friday? Saturday game, you saying? Yeah, I might be on Friday. I might do it Friday. Somebody gonna die on the field? That's crazy. We sit here talking, and right now the Hamlin is down, and they talking about they administering CPR. What is that, y'all? Breaking news, I'm talking about the game. Been a apparently a very drastic injury in this Bills game to a Bills player. And how do you play a game after that? Like, oh, heck no, bro. And 2-game Saturday. I don't know. I don't really. We don't have to do a matchup preview show. For fantasy anymore. So I may not. I might just come back and do one of the games on Saturday. You know what I mean? We're gonna do Thursday night. We can do a little. We could do the picks that night. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me think about it. Like I said, New Year. Some things are in motion. So my time. I'm just gonna try to keep a slot for Banging Aces, but it's gonna fall back a couple of shows after the football season. I will do some hockey playoffs though, and I will do hockey games here and there. I will do some basketball over on BANGUSA Sports. Yeah, all of that still growing into fruition. You know what I mean? So it's a little different. Banging Aces Season 2, NFL Season 2 in a bag, Sir Charles. One more week, and it's in the bag pretty much the season. Then it's just the playoff games. You was on fire. You've been on fire all season, bro. Yeah, this is mad sad, bro. Somebody just fucking collapses on the floor during the game and passes away on primetime TV? Are you serious? I don't even feel right talking about it. How can y'all talk about it right now? They can't. Look at them. I get it. We have jobs as reporters, but how can you ask questions during shock moments? Like, I hate shock and awe, bro. This game gotta be canceled. This game gotta be canceled. My prayers to his family, man. Oh, man. That's right, Sir Charles. Prayers up, man. Thank you, bro. First in chat, man. Hold up. In fact, put that up there right now. Come on, man. I wasn't expecting that for the championship, bro. That is a punch in the face right there. That is insane right there, bro. What the? This kid, yo, this is insane, y'all. This is insane. Look at him. It's screwed up. Look, she's still talking like it's sweet. The field is cleared. It looks like they're gonna try to play this game, but I don't know how you play after that, bro. Hopefully he'll be all right. He went to the hospital, but oh man, that's crazy. Crazy, bro. That's not in the year. That's not in the old year wrap up. That's the new year wrap up. Wow. Live in the moment, boy. We'll do picks. Don't worry. They got any night to do picks, man. They can do picks. That's just the end of our show, bro. Oh. Nah, you know what? Shits and giggles must go on, right? So I said, let me look at it, man. Spits and dribbles, shits and giggles must go on, bro. Like this game about to just go on. So let me figure out the theme of it and when we gonna broadcast. Everybody praying on the field.
John Smith has gone over to each head coach, the two head coaches. You can sit down together and they'll have 5 minutes to warm up. And boy, I mean, this game right?
Wow, they're gonna play this game, folks. After a devastating loss on the field. This is the most bizarre thing I ever seen in my life, bro. I seen somebody drop on the basketball court. I seen people drop on the track and field. I seen things, right? But I ain't never seen nothing like that. I seen people hurt in a game, stop the game, and to paralyze the game. We done had that. But just somebody that moment, wow. Man, I just said the same thing. Like, this is insane. As a fan of football, as I've never seen no craziness like this right now that just happened. Like the intensity of feeling and emotion, and they don't want to play this game. Wow, man. Wow. Addicted to the game. Shout out to A2DG. Addicted to the game. I ain't holler at y'all in a minute. But that is a representation of Bank Time USA. Addicted to the game. Right there. That is a Bank Time moment, boy. This shit is crazy. Look at Pop Deuce calling us. Hello?
You see this shit in a football game?
Hell yeah, I'm live, guys. So just nah, but yeah, we going over that live. Like, whoa.
I'm looking at the dude literally. Made me a little bit started, and he just fell. And I don't know what happened. And I see everybody panicking. That's wild, man. It's like I see that happen with Darryl Stingley.
Yo, I just lost the Super Bowl. Based off of that.
And I'm trying to remember, was it the Patriots?
Game temporarily just suspended. So let them.
Yeah, let them regroup.
Damn, I Hamlin Injury. I was saying I never seen nothing like this in my life. Like I'm like they gotta play. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. But we live, man. Thank you, Pop, for calling in and all right. Yeah, that's horrible. I don't even know how to even go about it. You know, man. Oh, it's family, you know what I mean? So yeah, all right. Yeah. Wow. That was Pop Duke, everybody. My little analyst over there. My football analyst over there, Pop Duke. Checking in on this disaster. Monday night football first quarter game temporarily suspended, and at 5:58 of the first quarter, after a devastating injury, possibly life-taking injury to one of the Bills players. Wow. Wow, bro. That is so horrible, bro. I think I just lost the Super Bowl. Crazy, right? Crazy way to lose it. That hurt my feelings so bad, man. But most of all, oh man, I wasn't prepared for that today. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. I need to talk about preparations to what's gonna happen, bro. They done right now. They don't even know what to do. They got this channel for 3 hours. Wow. We saw injuries, but we never saw this, man. Wow. Wow. It's part of the game, though, big dog. It's a violent game, and this is the realities of football overall. So when a player's wife says they want their husband to retire because they don't want them to retire or get injured, and this is the type of stuff that they have in mind all the time. The game is a fun game, but it's a very violent game. A bad fall, a bad tackle, you could snap your bones. You know what I mean? Let alone what bone you snap. You can snap your bones. You can rupture your muscles. You know what I mean? Like, and it's more likely to happen than not. You know what I mean? So I think the warrior mentality of the game is what I'm kind of addicted to. As a fan, but nobody's prepared for that. You watch the game for fun. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know how many fans got sick in the stand while being in the game before, like ill sick or possibly died. I never heard of that, but I'm sure it happens. People being sick, especially at baseball games up on the higher level, people getting vertical and all kind of stuff like that. But this different. Wow, bro. You know, they have a heart attack or something. I don't know, man. I was sitting here so into the show. We watching the game. It was a play. It wasn't a violent play. But maybe I missed them getting eclipsed or something like that. But nah, I just think it's the running and man, I don't know. Man, watch, huh? Well, salute, man. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. I'm your host, the BANGUSA. And we had a tragic evening. I thank you for coming in. I thank you for rocking out. We're gonna see how we can adjust. I'm gonna be on for a little bit to see what they're gonna end up saying with this, and then oh man, I think I just lost, man, based on that. If it's down to the week, and man, I want to see how fancy gonna do that. That is wild right there. Wow. What's good, brah? Ain't this crazy, bro? It's bananas, bro. It wasn't a violent play though, bruh. It was what happened? I'm lost on what even happened, bro. It was such a quick bang, like it was such a quick play, like for sure, man. Yeah, all right, man. Man, yo. The mom that collapses on field. I don't know, Alex. I don't know. I didn't see that, man. It seemed like something else happened right there, man. He just happened to be on the field, bro. Like, yo. It's bananas, bro. I never seen nothing like this in my life, man. Well, salute. Welcome to Banging Aces, live and direct sport commentary, live with your host, Bang. Man, Alex P, man, I seen it live, man, but it's still, bro. And, you know, we try to be respectful to this man's family and children and all of that. So, you know what I mean? Just be kind, man. Be kind. Be nice. Talk to me nice, Alex P. Welcome in, though. Thanks for jumping in my chat. Nah, I'm not saying that, Sir Charles. It just depends on the timing. I guess the stats will always count. But if you count the stats as they are right now, I'm down. So I would lose, right? The momentum and energy that the Bengals had when they came out, the Bills had when they came out, that ain't gonna pick up tonight. I don't know if they could play the game like Wednesday night or something, but it still won't be the same after this devastation right now. Because I'm 45 years old, and as long as I've been watching football, I ain't never heard of no sport situation like this ever, bro. So, yeah, people get hurt, but man, man. People all gonna be worried about him the whole night. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's. And after you know the results, it's gonna be different. You know what I mean? And what the people gonna do? I see that whole stadium full of people. What they gonna do? For them home fans that came out tonight, loyal to the game. What they gonna do for the fan right now? You know what I mean? NFL gotta do something right now. So it's a lot of people there, bro. Yeah, that's what I think. The game is temporarily suspended. Please stand by for further information. So everybody's standing by in the stadium. Wow. They're going to make sure, yo, we are live on national television, guys. You telling me we're not gonna play this game? We have the TV rights for 4 hours. Like, nigga, no. You know that's the political shit that's going on right now, right? Oh man, oh man. Yeah, man. Nah, ain't nothing the rough can do, bro. Wow, man. That brings some sport anxiety to me, man. Added with the stuff that's going on, man. Oh man. CPR on the field though, y'all. Come on, bro. Man, not no soccer game, not no baseball game. I remember when something like that happened on a basketball court though. With what was his name? Dude just fell down. I remember that joint being done in a boxing ring, when you know what I mean, and stuff like that. I remember stuff like that, but not like this. Like, oh man. His family was in the stands and stuff, so that's good. But man, oh man, I pray for that family. I pray for everybody involved with that. Like, well, I don't know how you expect them to play a game after that. Like, they not soldiers. They players. They humans. Like, it's not like they just found out before the game that their boy passed away. Like, it happened on the field, bro. Like, salute. Welcome to Banging Aces, live and direct sport commentary. Live with your host, Bang. This is week 17. It was supposed to be the Monday night wrap-up. Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals. My fantasy Super Bowl. All the drama and action was live. The energy was going, and boom! Big injury. 5 minutes into the first quarter to Hamlin. Bills player. Man. Needed CPR on the field, all kind of stuff. Like, oh man, it didn't even seem like a vicious play. It just seemed like aggressive, fast, simple football play, man. I think he even got up. Man, that's crazy. Oh, happy new, man. Welcome, and please don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. So we don't want to like, share, subscribe on the Hamlin Injury. But this matchup right here was going to be so great. An MVP matchup game, a possible conference battle game, it was just everything in the making of everything. Like, had me hyped. I know you was hyped. If you was here, you was hyped. Now, it's like shock. And I'm home. So imagine them being there. Like, oh. But gives us time to talk about the MVP battle. It's still valid. The numbers is valid. Let's talk about the wide receivers that should be talked about in there. And the running back, like Eckler and those guys. You know, where is Eckler ranked on everybody's list? Like, I didn't hear anybody talk about him all year. And it's the 18 touchdown leading 18 touchdown man over there. And the Chargers are in the playoffs for the first time in Jay Herbert's young career. They looking like they're gonna be a beast in the AFC to face. Wow, Tessa, thank you for that, man. Thank you for that. Prayers up. Thank you, Tessa. Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary. Wow. Hamlin collapses on the field, and it was a wrap, man. This is bananas. Yeah, no, that's what Tessa said. Tessa just reported that. Yeah, his mom was in the crowd. She on her way to the hospital with him and all that. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, I love that. I'm glad you ain't got to send for nobody. We in Cincinnati. I'm glad they was there. Like, man. Chef D on. I'm watching Chef D on Monday Night Football. Everybody's devastated by this news, by this travesty. It's got to definitely affect every football fan. I mean, what do you do as a corporation, as a business, as a team owner? What do you do to this stadium right now, and how fast can you roll it out? How do you keep track of everybody? Do you just make sure everybody gives you an email on their way out? So you keep everybody posted and you just try to keep a nice orderly exit, like if the game naturally ended? Or like, yeah, what do? You put something like, let's talk about that. Like, as a business move, what would you do right now? That stadium is packed with fans from everywhere. They're eventually gonna tell them they gotta go home. How do you do this? Yeah, man. It's all right, man. It's all right, Sir Charles. Do your thing. I'm valid, man. I'm valid. I'm in the game. Then I got the people. Salute everybody. Welcome in. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. It's on the night of a travesty. It's going to be a historical night as well. A Monday night football game live on TV. Devlin Hamlin collapses on the field, and the game shuts down. So it's just a different type of night. Just bear with us and jump in the chat. Let's talk some sports. Let's talk where we at after week 17. Let's talk top 10 wide receivers, top 8. Let's narrow it down to top 8 wide receivers. Let's go top. Who's the offensive player of the year? Who's the defensive player of the year? Let's talk about all of that. Let's go into the stat sheet. Let's do some things, man. You know what I mean? As I'll keep y'all posted on what's going on with this game. In the meanwhile, what y'all want to talk about? The first thing is what we started with was with the. Charles said he going with Patty Mahomes for MVP. I believe the Moose said he going with Patty Mahomes for MVP right now. But I'm strongly shooting for Joe, and I think Patty Mahomes has it edged right now. But when you start implementing running backs and wide receivers with 2,000 yards and things like that, you're talking about a whole nother level or something. And that's when Jalen Hurts comes back into the fold. Because the things he did, he got over 30 touchdowns too. That's with passing and running. And that's when Jalen Hurts comes back into the fold. If you bring in running backs into the mix, if you bring in wide receivers into the mix, and then some, man, Jalen Hurts got to be there. Jacobs having a dominant rushing season. Back-to-back, actually, because he had a good season last year, but I think this season was even better. Josh Jacobs, which I think the Raiders should do with that. And I heard they were trying to trade him earlier, like late last year or some shit like that, earlier this year. And he ended up having a dominant season. Raiders play the Chiefs next week to end the season. Devontae Adams making some amazing grabs yesterday for the Rook. And still came up short on the win, on the W. And they're definitely out of the playoff hunt. Who else? Jets out of the playoff hunt. That's a damn shame with the way they started this season. They played very well, lost some key players, and they just couldn't get it back under the fold. Losing to the Seahawks yesterday. Geno Smith in a revenge game, going back and destroying the Jets in Seattle, actually. Who else? Geno still needed help to get in, though. He got to win next week and still need help to get in. Who else? Let's look at it. NFL Playoff Picture. Everybody clinching. Ravens clinched. Chargers clinched. Bengals clinched. Bills clinched. Chiefs clinched. Eagles clinched. 49ers clinched. Vikings, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Giants clinched. All right. In the hunt. Seahawks. Knock off the Jets. Lions still out there battling. Better record than the Seahawks, too. So, keep in mind of that. And then you got the Vikings at 8-8. Going to take on the Lions for the week. Last game of the season. So, right there, that to me should be a pack of W. But that's an anybody game. Jared Goff could bang out for that, and the Lions could pull that game out. But the Packers get in, man. Y'all in trouble, man. The NFC in trouble. Because the Bucks got in. You know what I mean? And they're going to be a problem for everybody. Giants going to be a sleeper problem for everybody. Like the NFC about to go all hell. We're going to break loose in the NFC. Same thing in the AFC, but AFC is a little more predictable. With the new blood being in the house, Jacksonville Jaguars, but nobody's taking them serious enough. They could be a trap game. And the Patriots, definitely a trap game if they get in. They in control of their destiny. They play next week. We'll see what happens with them. I think the Patriots play the Bills next week. So we'll see what happens. So with the Bills in this game right here, I don't know, man. They need this game right here. Anyway, this game's gonna have to happen eventually. But eliminated teams. Houston Texans, of course, they have the worst record in the league. Chicago Bears, second worst record in the league. Arizona Cardinals, third worst record in the league, tied with Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Then you got the Los Angeles Rams. Yes, the Super Bowl champs, Los Angeles Rams, with a 5-11 record a year after they won the Super Bowl. Then you got the Atlanta Falcons, 6-10. The Falcons with more wins than the Rams. Oh my goodness. Las Vegas Raiders, 6-10, more wins than the Rams. Carolina Panthers, 6-10, more wins than the Rams. Cleveland Browns, 7-9, more wins than Rams. These are all eliminated teams. New Orleans, 7-9. I thought they still was in the hunt, but I guess they've been eliminated too, New Orleans. And then you got the New York Jets, 7-9. They started really well, and they just lost, and lost some more in the last 2 months. Damn shame. Miami Dolphins, the same thing, but they're still in the hunt. Watch the Commanders, out of it. I thought they were still playing for something though, but it looked like they've been eliminated. They would need to win, and I think they lost less, so they took them out of it. So, yeah, that's how we looking over there. This is just sad. Yeah, man, the Beast, welcome to the chat, man. Yeah, man, this is beyond sad. This is like, it's crazy. It's like a fan lost at the same time. Like a lot we witnessing it for the game. It's a reality point. It looked like people are dead and packing up. Yeah, it looked like everybody's packing up, so this game is gonna be suspended. But it's a 7-3 game, mid first quarter. It'll never have the energy that Monday Night Football drums up, but you can't expect them to play after that. Though, I will say, plenty of people have gotten hurt and they continued the game. Yeah, it looks like the game is going to be postponed. Crazy, man. Crazy. This is insane. Insane. Really crazy. Welcome back to Banging Aces. Unfortunately, we have an unfortunate night, a historical night for football and the fans and everybody. And welcome in. Hit the like, share, subscribe. I'm your host, BANGUSA. Where my guys at, man? Where my guys at? We need the panel, bro. Where Basie at? They think it's a game. We need the panel. We popping. I'll get in here. Salute. Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary, live with your host, Bang. Welcome in. Let's talking about football stats in the year. While we figure out what's going on with this game, it's looking like it's gonna be postponed. And yeah, it's crazy. Some kid highlights. Welcome. Life, man. Life is crazy though, like this, right? Like, it's just crazy that it happened on live TV, but this stuff happen every day. Like, the country and the sports community gonna mourn together and grow together on this, man. The Black community, everything, you know what I mean? We're gonna respect this young man's family, and we're gonna keep the prayers up, man. We're gonna stay positive. But that was real traumatizing, right? To watch. Like, it was real crazy. Shocking. That's the word. Word, man. Man. This has been a travesty night. We're gonna try to bring it all together, man. Bring it all together. That's standings. Let's go to stats. Patty Mahomes got over 5,000 passing yards, bro, and 40 touchdowns. They better stop playing with me, my boy Patty, bro. Let's go to next gen. I want to go to next gen. We're going to check out next gen. Patty Mahomes got what? Stop playing with Patty Mahomes, man. 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Stop playing with that boy. Tom Brady, the next closest one to him, but with 46. Justin Herbert, 44. Kirk Cousins, 43. Joe Burrow, 43. Jared Goff, 42. Then you got Geno, 40. You got Josh Allen, 40. Let's go to touchdowns. Who's top 5 in touchdowns? Patty Mahomes, 40. Number 1. Joe Burrow, 35. Number 2. Josh Allen, 32. Number 3. Geno Smith, 29. Jared Goff tied with 29. Kirk Cousins, 28. Two attacks tied with Aaron Rodgers at 25 touchdowns. Tom Brady way down there at 24, tied with Trevor Lawrence and Derek Carr and them. Now let's go to interceptions. Kirk Cousins leading the league, Todd leading the league with Derek Carr and Dak Prescott with 14 interceptions, followed by Josh Allen, David Mills, Matt Ryan, Patty Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Aaron Rodgers. All have more touchdowns than Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson, Geno Smith. Granted, Russell Wilson didn't even have 15 touchdowns on the season, so not throwing the ball, you can't throw interceptions, you know what I mean? So We'll stay there with that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, let's get those likes up. G2 Motorsports salute. Welcome. Yeah, man. We had a travesty tonight, Z2. And everybody looming. So, welcome in. Just come in. You can drop your emotion in the chat. You can drop your positivity in the chat. Just hit that like button for me. We'll start there. And if you like the content, hit that subscribe button for me. So what we trying to do over here. We're trying to grow. We do primetime shows every primetime game. We are there. Banging Aces is there. Check us out. But this Monday night is different. This Monday night is something I've never seen before. So the stadium's emptying now, so that's pretty good. So they found a way to do it. I'll tell you that much. Everybody was all live and pumped up, man. That's mad. That's so horrible, bro. That's so horrible, bro. Ain't a different day today, man. And when Lawrence Taylor, what he do? Oh, who was it? Bird? I think it was Bird. Who went and made that crazy tackle or sack and broke his neck. Remember that? He got taken off the field that day, and they played a game after that, bro. They played the game after that. We in a different day though today, man. People are more compassionate, and you gotta think about mental stress and mental anxiety, and dude broke his neck. Was paralyzed on the field. They scooped him up, took him to the hospital. That happened again to a couple of players too, but not as big as Bird. But man, that was the most freakiest stuff I ever seen, bro. It's up there. It's up there with that freaky stuff, bro. These two power horses came in to play each other tonight, and all hell broke loose. Literally. No pun intended. Yeah, but what does postpone mean? Like, is postpone mean cancel? You know what I mean? You tell people to stay pat until we know what's going on. Like, I guess that's to not cause panic, and try to quell panic. But goodness gracious, man! 24-year-old young man, DeMar Hamlin, 6th round draft pick, 2021 draft. Man, my condolences, man. They prayers out with his family, man. That is really wild. He is really young. That is a young man right there. Just getting young NFL football career, just really getting accustomed to the game. Wow. Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary, live with your host, Bang. the BANGUSA. Yeah, it's primetime Monday Night Football, Week 17. It's supposed to be the wrap-up game, but it's looking like the wrap-up game is going to be postponed for the night at 7-3. First quarter, 5:33 left in the whole game. Bengals lead. Gonna be postponed. We'll get back to you on what they're gonna do, how they're gonna play this game before Thursday night football commences for the week 18. But what do they do? What do they do? First time ESPN Monday Night Football don't know what to do with themselves. Just showing shots of the game. It seemed like, man, oh man, it's crazy. Ended at 8:55 this evening. Left the stadium by 9:25 this evening. Bill safety. Man. He stood up after a tackle, I think, and then immediately fell back down. Man. Yeah, man. So let's go, man. Let's get into these stats, y'all. Y'all don't want to hit that like button for me. Y'all don't want to hit that like button for me. Y'all really want to do me dirty. Y'all really want to come in here and thank Shanna Sims. Please pray for this young man. Yes, pray for this young man. Pray for this young man. Shanna Sims, thank you for this. Thank you for that. That's what I'm talking about. Come in here. And I know it's devastating. Let's mourn as a fan community. We can still talk sports. We had a whole season to talk about. The Bills are in position. The Bengals are in position. And let's use that as therapy. You know what I mean? A tragedy is a tragedy, man. It wasn't a violent hit. It wasn't a violent nothing. Like, something else is going on here, and I'm sure we'll find out more later. But damn, he's such a young man, man. Such a young man, 24 years old. Yeah, they got the fans out. Definitely. Pray for Buffalo. Number 3, Hamlin. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, do who dirty? Don't do who dirty, man. Yeah, man. That team the Bills was traumatically done right then. Like, you couldn't expect them to, they got to go clear their head, come back and try to win the game, come back with the mindset of winning the game for Hamlin on a clear-minded day after they done slept on it, and you know what I mean? to try and make them do it right then when they going through trauma. Like, oh no, you can't do that live on TV. Crazy. I got a Hamlin picture. Let's see. I know Twitter might have one. Let's see. Let's see. Who's this? Who's this? Have. Look back. Welcome to the panel.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, man. It's a rough night, man. Rough night.
Wow. What? Man. I don't even know what to say, bro.
Right. It's really hard. It's really hard. That's why I was doing stats and stuff. But even
I've never seen anything like this.
There we go.
During a game, man. Never.
Facts, man. It's new. Everybody jumping in, saying little things. I appreciate everybody coming in. Just hit that like button for me, man. Y'all hanging out, everybody in the background. I see y'all. Salute. Welcome for coming in. Hit that like button for me. You don't have to jump in the chat, but some of y'all are welcome. Y'all welcome to. We can talk about the devastation, because it's rough. It's rough. How you feel about Coach McVay this year? 11 losses, man.
Oh, it's only so much. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You lose Stafford, you lose Cup, you lose Robinson, you lose Aaron Donald. They lost OBJ and Von Miller during the offseason. Like, it was.
Remember last offseason, though, they was talking about who they was going to pay, and they was talking about who was staying, who wasn't. Then, boom, all these guys come back, and they all get hurt, though, man. Like, that was wild. What is that in reference to? Just fluky, or?
It's just bad luck, you know what I'm saying? It happens almost every year. We see at least one team this happens to where they just get decimated by injuries.
Yeah, this is true.
It's just bad luck. Last year was their year. This year wasn't.
There we go. I got him. Hold up. Let me go here. Oh, no, they're not going to let them come out on my joint. You little punks. Probably got to get rid of some pictures. Probably what I got to do. Pictures. All of these can go. No, don't mind me, man. I got these. I just took mad pictures, but it's not showing up, so I could upload my boy Hamlin picture up here on the screen. So I'm gonna erase a few pictures. How you feel about Danny Dimes' game yesterday? Everybody just not talking well. Ran for 95, 2 touchdowns, and passed for some yards. Think you maintain that?
He did what he needed to do, bro. They had to win, and
yeah, it was the coach. That's the coach.
Yeah, plus you look at the opponent too. Yeah, no surprise.
Wow, my boy Joe Burrow came out on fire, bro. And you know they in the room like, damn, man, that's they probably. I mean, I know it affected them, but they like, I wasn't our team, so they like, goodness gracious, I was amped, I was ready to go.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's a shock seeing something like that when you're there, you're on the field. And,
Right.
even though there's different teams, it's a fraternity, it's a brotherhood type of deal, man. Like you gotta, if you don't have a heart, if you don't feel for that whole Bills team, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta understand the situation and deal with it as it is. Yeah, I would think, if you're an opposing team, you're on the field that day, you got to put yourself in their shoes. What if it was one of your teammates? You know what I mean? So that's how I would be thinking of it.
Right. Who else? Who else? Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, it was when all players came out onto the field and took a knee. The entire building empty.
Crazy.
And the way the players felt,
Yeah, man. The players went through an instant trauma, like right away. I seen it. Like that's
Yeah,
how.
just seeing the way they reacted, I knew this was really, really, really bad. Like really bad. I mean, to be literal, they literally, everybody in that stadium literally watched a dude die and be brought back to life.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
That's something we've never seen in football, ever.
It's crazy. That'll be a story he can tell. If he all right, he'll be able to tell that later.
I really hope so, man. I really do. I really, really do. But him being, him having a pulse but not breathing on his own is not good. That's brain trauma.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's basically on life support right now. That's not good.
Yeah,
That means his brain's not functioning.
wow. Yeah.
I mean, they literally brought out the paddles on this dude on the field. They had to jump start his heart back to rhythm. That's fucking insane.
Man, it's crazy. Ah. Man. It was just going too crazy for me today, right? It was just going too smooth. All day I just came, started the show on time. It was just going too smooth. Oh man. Crazy. My wife like, wait a second, people do this on the field? Like this is every woman's nightmare. Like, you know what I mean? Like about their son. Every mother's nightmare about their kid. You know what I mean? Or playing football but
Yeah, yeah, man, no shit.
right there on Monday Night Football live, like, how could you tell them this doesn't happen when it happens like this? Like, you know what I mean? So, the realness of the game is a violent game, but that wasn't even a violent hit. So,
Nah, bro, that was a normal, everyday, just
tackle.
vanilla football play. Yeah, he didn't hit his head. He didn't crash into nobody where his neck got compressed. He didn't hit his head. He didn't. It's just really weird. Really, really weird situation. He might, it's possible he could have had an underlying condition that he didn't know about,
Right.
and the physical exertion of playing football is what brought it about. We don't, it's gonna
Right.
probably be a couple of days before we know.
Flight. Like you're taking a plane out there, like your blood flow, different things that can happen. The weather being colder than where you from. Nah, I don't think that's true, but still, like, this can happen, man. And people's hearts, brain aneurysms, all kind of stuff. Like, no, man. So
Yep.
it's very rare we're gonna see it live on TV, but it unfortunately happened tonight. And wow, this is the result, man. Thoughts with Demar and his family, Bills. Wow, man.
Wow.
Wow. Crazy.
Man, I really hope this kid pulls out of it, man. 24 is too young.
Right? He just got into the league, bro.
Yeah, bro, he's still a kid, man.
Stood up after tackling T. Higgins, mad, amped, and fell right the fuck back down. Man. We'll stay up for another 15, 20 minutes, and we're going to call it an early night, y'all. When I know more, you already know. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that notification bell so the next time I go live, you know what time it is. And you right there with me. Oh, man. This is just tragic, though, man. We had a great weekend of football overall, though. How you feel about them Green Bay Packers, man? Thought we got rid of the Packers this season already.
Yeah, my nail was already in their coffin, bro. They turned it around.
Crazy. Winston Watson supposed to be hurt. Played yesterday.
I would have never thought. 5 weeks ago, I would have never thought we'd be talking to them having a chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, me neither. They looked horrible 5 weeks ago. They went into the bye. They came out the bye a little different, you know what I mean? And hats off to Aaron Rodgers. He got 25 touchdowns. Brady got 24. How about you feel about Brady this week?
He came out and did Tom Brady things, bro. Yeah, they call him the GOAT for a reason. He showed why.
He looked good, and do you think they could be a problem for anybody? They probably be an easy out.
Yeah, I honestly do. I don't expect them. Yeah,
They
I
don't have
could
a
see
run
them
game,
maybe.
man. They 28th when running.
Yeah, I could see them probably getting maybe a wild card round win. Possibly a divisional round, but I doubt it, bro. I really do.
Okay.
I think the defenses in the NFC are way too strong right now, and yeah, no, I don't see it.
Bucks Giants. Who wins that
that
game?
that'd be a really good matchup, actually, a really good matchup. And honestly, I couldn't call it the way the Giants defense played,
Right.
the way they've been playing. That'd be a tough out for the Bucks. I might even go with the Giants in that game, but Tampa winning their division, they're going to get home game. They'll, if they did play the Giants, it would probably be in Tampa.
Dallas Bucks. I'm
Oh,
talking good.
Dallas all day.
Okay. They looking like they could get passed on right now lately. But I don't think that Tommy gets the time that he had yesterday. Oh man. And he didn't really have a lot of time. He was getting it off though. He was leading Mike Evans and threw some dimes, man. He threw some dimes yesterday. Um who else? Hold on, man. Hold on. Playoff picture right now. Green Bay Giants.
That'd be a good one too.
Okay, Lions Giants.
Oh, man, the Giants defense would really have to show up for that one.
Right? They
Yeah,
could be
because
about, for that wild card game at least. Buccaneers Lions.
it'd be a good game too. But I just think I don't know, man. The Lions score a lot of points, man. You got to keep up with them.
Oh, Vikings Giants.
I take the Giants.
Wow. I mean, the Giants got a good shot at this, man. Depending on who they match up with, they're not gonna get good favorable matchups. They're gonna have to be the Don. Like,
Yeah, you're going in as a wild card team. You're going to have a lot of tough matchups because you're going to be playing the higher seeds.
and 49ers, man, they're on the brink with the Vikings. They're on the brink of clinching if the Eagles take another L next week. Which
Yeah.
is who they play, the Giants? What the Eagles play? Let's see who the Eagles play. Let's see. Yeah, they play the Giants next week. I don't think the Giants gonna play everybody though. They're gonna probably rest Saquon. They're ready. You know what I mean? They probably gonna put an okie doke next week because of the playoffs.
They might. You never know.
Crazy, right? And we go AFC. Yeah. Three-way battle for that conference. Who's gonna get it? The Chiefs.
It all depends, bro. This is
Man, the Chiefs got the easiest matchup against the Ravens.
yeah, they do, but it all depends on this game right here. Actually, was a big factor in that. But I believe if the Bills won this game, it didn't matter.
Yeah,
I think they clinch if they clinch the number one seed if they win this game. So, but if they lose, if Cincinnati wins, then they're in the driver's seat because they will have a win over the Chiefs and the Bills. But I think they would still need Kansas City to lose next week.
wow. Joe Burrow coming back to steal it on a 7-game winning streak. The Bills on a 6-game winning streak. You know what I mean? Chiefs, they just been winning, but I guess they've been taking L's in between. Where they streak at?
What was that? My bad.
Where the Chiefs streak at?
Shit. I don't even know, honestly.
They gotta have 6 to 7-game streak too, because they only lost 3 games. So
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But that's why Cincinnati needs them to lose next week because even though they beat the Chiefs head to head, they still have one more loss to them. So they need.
let's talk about Mr. Brock Purdy, man. Brock Purdy, you think he could do it in the playoffs like this, or is it
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Because the 49ers have a championship defense. They have the strongest defense in the league right now.
They made some remarkable plays. Week to week they do, but they made some yesterday that I'm like, goodness gracious, they always do something. Like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they made some plays yesterday. I was like, oh, okay. Like they serious. Like yo. Alexander played. He asked for that matchup, and he had Jefferson frustrated all game. I think Jefferson, if that comes back to be a game that happens in the playoffs, I think Jefferson gets his get back next game. Which for some reason I think they're gonna have to run through. They're gonna have to run through the Vikings again or the Packers again. You know what I mean? So I just see the Packers getting in. That would mean the Lions don't get in. But it could very much be the Lions over the Packers. So we'll see.
Yeah, week 18 gonna be lit for sure. Be a lot of big time games.
Jamal Williams, man. Jamal Williams ran for 144 yesterday. You think he does that again in week 18?
Probably not. I expect Green Bay's defense to try and stand up and slow they're gonna have to. They're gonna need their defense to stand up and try to slow down Detroit's offense.
Yeah.
Because if you let Detroit's offense come out there and start slinging it right off the jump, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Golf. I'm reading those numbers. I was looking at next gen and reading those numbers, man. Jared Goff got some numbers, boy.
Yeah, bro. I think he's gone like 8 games or something without throwing a pick. Some crazy number like that, bro. He's on fire right now.
He got some numbers still. I was like, wait a second, nah, this can't be right. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, bro, he's been lighting it up all year.
Facts. He almost got 5,000 passing yards, bro. Well, he on his way. Got one more game. I don't think he's gonna get there though. So does Joe Burrow, Kirk Cousins. Like it's been a massive year for a lot of these teams, bro. But Patty Mahomes already over 5,000 yards and got 40 TDs, bro. I did not know that.
Yep.
Till today, man. I'm like, oh, put some respect on Patty with a 105.2 QBR in week 17. Week 17, bro. Yeah, 5,000 yards, man. Funny thing is, the next person behind him is TB12, bro.
Yeah, I know, quietly.
Yo, that's sick right there. I'm like, yo, he just been taking them little yardage, just tallying his shit up, tallying it up. I'm gonna break one of these games. He broke week 17.
Yeah, that 430 yesterday helped his case a lot.
Week 17, bro. We had over 100 yards yesterday too. I just not beat. I'm not deep for them. Like they gonna cover Mike over the top. They gonna double him up over the top, right? He out. Now what you got? Godwin?
Yeah,
Gabe?
Godwin.
Like you gonna bank your whole playoff on them too? Like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, Scotty Miller.
You see, Beasley came out of retirement and joined the Bills staff, man. Like,
Yeah, he went back to the Bills. Yeah, he did that. It was a couple weeks ago.
wow.
But it ain't really turned into nothing.
Wow.
He's just ring chasing.
Yeah, You're trying to get something before so you can retire with some hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad play. Not a bad play. He guessing it because I was seeing the percentages. The Bills kind of favored out of the AFC to go to the Super Bowl. I didn't know that. By America. Like, I didn't know that. I'm like, I thought it would be Patty Mahomes, but it was the Bills. I guess team-wise, they took him team-wise.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the Bills been favored since the start of the year. Since preseason actually.
What do you think about Eckler being in the MVP talks? Because he got 18 touchdowns, league leading 18 touchdowns. No, right? Got this team to the playoffs, man. Playing like.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The dude has had a really good year, but it's not like he's doing it on a week-to-week basis. He has a lot of games where he just goes off and then he's quiet for a game or two, you know?
He don't even have 1,000 rushing yards. You can't get no MVP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Get out of here, bro. I mean,
He gets a lot of receiving yards, you know, to make up for that. But yeah, come on.
Nah, you can't get no MVP, bro. Get out of the talks. Take those little touchdowns in the red zone. And
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams got like 15, 16 touchdowns.
Right.
Ain't nobody talking about him. You know what I mean?
Right. Trying to see where Eckler at on this list, but he way low. He gotta be up there. Damn. How about those catches by Devontae Adams and what you think about Stidham and all of that? First game came out playing really good football. For the Raiders, do you think they move on with Stidham or do they still look for a quarterback?
I think McDaniels is going to try to draft a quarterback.
Yeah, definitely.
Or maybe try to get one in free agency. I don't know who are free agents this year, but yeah, the car era in Vegas is over.
So Stidham is just a pass or a band-aid.
Yeah, he's a bridge right now. That's all he is, I think. But you never know. Who knows? Maybe McDaniels does think he's the dude. I don't know.
Did he ran the offense much smoother, but he had the same outcome. Is that a reflection of the coaching, or is that just Raider?
Yeah, that's a reflection of the team as a whole. Everybody, players and the coaching staff. You know, at the end of the day, even without Carr not being there, you still got the same result. You still found a way to lose the game.
Same exact result, bro. That was insane to me, and that's why I said, "Yo, that it's not Carr. It's the coaching. It's the way they coach a game. Like, you know what I mean? They don't know how to close out the game when they got leads effectively. You know what I mean? Get the first downs they need to get, and so on. Um, what else? Well, surprised me this week. I asked you about Jalen Waddle came up short like a ever this week. I know he got a lot of people pissed off, but what do you think about? He had a big week last week. You think Miami gets in the playoffs?
Nah, the way they've been playing, no, hell no. And then plus they're already talking about Tua's still not going to be back. So yeah, I don't think their chances are really good at all. They need a lot of help still too to get in. They still need other teams to lose. It's not looking good for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they definitely need the Patriots to lose this last game. Um, and then they have to win in order to get in. Jets are out. How you feel about the Jets right now? They deservingly they need to get their quarterback situation together before they could try to be a threat, right?
Yeah, no, they desperately need a franchise type quarterback. You know, they played really good for a good stretch of this year, and then they reverted right back to the same old Jets.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You know,
Was it?
losing Brees Hall, that hurt them a lot. Let's be honest. You know, they were playing like a completely different team before he got hurt. So that hurt them a lot. But that quarterback coast carousel that they got there is what hurt them the most.
Right. I agree. Um, how realistic was to think that Mike White could save their career in one game coming off an injury? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Seattle, how you feel about them? You think they can get in the playoffs?
Well, I believe their destiny is in their own hands. I believe I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're one of those teams where they control their own destiny. If they win, they're in. I think so.
Not yeah. If they win, they in. If the Packers lose,
Okay, so they do need the Packers to lose. Okay, so well then you got to go out there and do your job and hope for the best.
right? And the
You
Lions
know.
damn sure beat the Packers, man. They've been the trap game of the season, and
Yeah.
watch out. I really thought the Panthers was gonna do it, but they came up short, man. How you feel about Sam Darnold folding under pressure?
Are we really surprised?
He was playing marvelous in that game, though, man.
We were. I mean, they were in it till the end. They got to give them credit. Listen, I've been on record saying I think the Carolina Panthers deserve to win that division. They played with the most heart out of all those teams, considering everything that they've been through this year. But again, they're another team that's bit with the quarterback bug where They don't know who should be the guy. They don't have the guy, So
Yeah, man. I think he did so well early. I was really surprised at him. He was dueling with the GOAT yesterday. He even threw for 341, I believe, himself, and 3 touchdowns. But he did throw a crucial pick and had an epic fumble. Epic
yep.
fumble in the red zone.
And that's inexcusable for your quarterback.
Yeah.
If there's anybody on your team, if there's anybody on everybody's team that needs to be the guy that protects the ball above and beyond, it's your damn quarterback.
And that's the expectation for a starting quarterback, a leading quarterback. And as the pressure grew, you could see the sweat just start. He was trying, but Brady didn't let up. He kept that pressure on him, and he folded, man. He folded in the big moment, and it was over from there. But Brady, man, Brady, he stayed doing this. He stayed doing this. Even with 400 plus yards, they still needed those turnovers. You know what I mean? To win this game.
Exactly.
And that's what's scary because they had no running game. They have nothing to dwell the time efficiently. Like, you know what I mean? And pass for them yardage, and you still not dwelling the time. It's like 3 seconds went off the clock, 4 seconds. Like, incomplete pass stops the clock. And it's like, oh, no, you need that running back to gain them yards, man. And Fournette, I'm sorry, man. He a beast, but not this year. They on to him, bro. Like, he don't get a lot of yardage anymore, bro.
Yeah. His shelf life is running out.
I don't know what happened to Rashad White. I'm glad I didn't play him in the big games. Because he was getting the ball a lot. Looked like Tom Brady liked him. Getting the ball a lot. Tom Brady passing the ball, now he dropping it, he getting scraped on. You know what I mean? Like, oh man. Don't drop my passes. I'm having a perfect game. Don't drop my shit.
You know Tommy gonna let you hear it.
Hell yeah, you fucking up my count, nigga. Like, I got a count. You know what I mean? I can't have more than 10 incompletion passes in this game. Like, you just fucked up one of the easy ones. Like, he was holding them accountable. Yeah, I guess we gonna stay tuned and see when this game gonna play out, man. I doubt it'll be a TV game, right? This is the TV time right here.
Yeah, most likely. Well, who knows at this point? I don't know.
Right. The time just gets because it's an ESPN. It's an ESPN channel game. Like, you can't throw a show on. You gotta have first take ready to go. Like,
but ESPN's not. Yeah, but they ain't stupid. They know it's all about the ratings, though.
Yeah.
They will broadcast it.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's true. We done died down. We was popping for a while, bro. Like, I had my joint over 20 for a long time, bro. Like, it never been like that. Like,
yeah, I think everybody's just trying to find out about this kid, but there ain't nothing to tell right now.
Yeah, man. Facts. Yeah, man. Oh, they might have 2 Thursday night football games, but that's the next week. How does fantasy do that? Like, that's wild right there. Oh, man. All right. I think I'm gonna shut it down, y'all. Call it a night. Yeah, 2:30, and usually stay until about 3, but I'm gonna call it early tonight. We'll see how I'll keep y'all tuned and see what happens in the Super Bowl. But that would be crazy if I lost the Super Bowl on that one, right? That would be crazy.
No, I don't think so. I think you're still good, bro. You're only down 20 right now,
No.
and the game barely started, so I think you're okay. If I had to guess, my guess would be this game will be played on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I really do. I honestly believe it'll be on Thursday. I mean Wednesday. And if they have to, they'll add extra Monday night games to give the teams an extra day.
Right.
They might move some shit around because we seen this happen during COVID. You know, during COVID there was games on almost every day of the week. It was crazy the way they had to keep pushing games back and changing dates. So we'll see.
Do you think what do you think about Dobbs? Think he can win this game on this upcoming week against the Jags?
No,
No way, right?
not a chance.
Think they should play Willis instead? Or don't matter?
I don't think it matters, bro. I think they're the same dude, honestly. I don't know. They might have a little bit of a better chance with Dobbs just being the veteran presence and all that, but and you know the kid being a rookie and not really having a full grasp of being a starter. So, but I still don't think. Yeah, I
I
don't.
was thinking that was bad team management by the GM because after Tannehill did what he did last year, you're gonna put yourself in a position again, like you know what I mean, and not have an answer for that, like you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
you went and drafted this kid. He ended up having to play early. You seen he wasn't ready. You don't go get nobody to make in case Tannehill goes down. Like it just, oh man,
yeah, yeah. I don't get it either.
y'all doing Derrick Henry wrong. Y'all doing him wrong, bro. You got the team on his back, and y'all not taking him over the hump. Like you know what I mean? No,
Yep.
but man, Tannehill. So for him too, he'll be available next year for somebody.
Yep. Yep.
No question. But I'm gonna get out of here to that one, man.
All right, bro.
All right, have salute.
Holla.
All right, people. This is Banging Aces live and direct sport commentary. Thank you for the love tonight. It was a different type of night with the injury and all. It is a 7-3 game, 5:33 left in the game of the first quarter, and the game was postponed due to the injury. It was that traumatic for the Buffalo Bills, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do. But when we figure that out, it's traumatic for me too, man. I'm in the middle of a fantasy Super Bowl, been stressing about all weekend. Come to the last day, set up the hype, and you could never plan something like this. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I can't get too down, not gonna get too up. When this game continues, hopefully Joe Burrow brings me home. I'm the host, Bang. Y'all make sure y'all come back for Thursday night. And if they play this game live, we'll be back for the live game. Salute to Sir Charles and everybody that came in tonight. Z2 Motorsport, Shana Sims, Some Kid Highlights, D the Beast, Brian Beeman, Tessa, Alex P. Salute to y'all, man, coming in, man. Sir Charles, you know, the number one man in the chat. I got to see him. Remember, never judge a book by its cover. Salute to Thoroughbirdie, ColdwaterNoBeach.com. Salute to KnowItAllDesigns.com. And you hear my grandson rating the show back there? Yeah, it's time. But bang. Never judge a book by its cover. Bang!
Never judge a book by its cover. Really story never told word of mother. The blood been bonded by the. Never judge a book by its cover. Really story never told word of mother. The blood been bonded by the mother. Yeah.
You already made the assumption. The look on your face like you hate me or something. I cannot wait till the day that I'm bumping. People today really think I be bucking. One thing that I value above money is loyalty. Snakes in the grass, I don't cut it, they calling me. Don't want me winning, they trying to get all of me. Deal with the pressure, ain't no annoying me. Remember the joke in the season? They jealous, they couldn't believe it. Now I'm excelling, I'm here for a reason. Blood for my brothers, I pledge the allegiance. I do what I do for a reason. Third pound gave me the teaching. Tell your baby daddy stop the pleading. Cause the lies that he's telling ain't believing. I play it by ear though, thought with a working bird, but I'm the weirdo. Russian roulette, you just better be careful. Work ethic, something real, this what I'm here for. I'ma just stick to the grind. Tunnel vision, take my time.
Gotta take my time.
Homage payer, so you know that I'm paying homage all the time. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Will the story never told word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Will the story never told word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers.